Yo, what's going on, family? Before we start today's class, I want to go over what we have coming up. Okay. I am doing a live event where I'm going to be teaching you live. I'm going to be teaching you live in person because there's some stuff that I only want to teach mouth to ear. Y'all know that, right? I don't want to put certain things on the internet because I don't want people stealing my stuff. And I want things to continue to work, right? So we're going to be doing a 2 day live event, right? You can come in and watch this video. I put the link below. But that being said, we're going to be doing this live event. Tickets right now are on sale because I'm going to do a 48-hour sale. It's 48 hours only for my VIP. And this is going to get you an extra day with me, spend some time, the pick my brain sessions. That's what we're going to be able to do, right? I'm going to be getting you all some really good stuff. So anybody who's been looking to tap in with me, definitely make sure you make it to Phoenix on October 12th through the 15th. Okay. So that being said, once again, if you want to get the VIP, make sure you get it now. Okay. Because in 48 hours, I will take it back to the normal price. Okay. That being said, as well, the reason why we're doing this is because we're getting a head count because I only have like 30 tickets of these I can sell. Because of the event space that I'm getting for us for the VIPs is gonna be dope. So, but I can only get like 30 people in there. So I'm making sure we get that head count so that I can tell the people, hey, this is how many people coming. We need some, deals on hotel rooms, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what we got. So hopefully I can see most of you all there. Once again, we're going to be in the Phoenix area. The actual event, like where it's going to be, will be announced shortly. Like I said, I'm still negotiating with some people because I want to make sure I get y'all the best deal for hotels and things like that. But right now, if you're going to, book this ticket and you want to say, hey, I'm trying to book my travel and stuff, just get to Phoenix. That's it. Get to Phoenix. And in about 72 hours, I'll know for sure where the event space is going to be. And then I'll tell you, okay, book your rooms here. All right. So that being said, can't wait to see a lot of you all there. I know a lot of y'all are coming. And from there, enjoy the STB market.
Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag.
Yo, what's going on, family? It's your man Tay Swear here once again with another STB Market Watch. And today we're going to have some fun and go over one of my favorites, Amazon. One of my favorites that I will be trading in my options accounts. And we just had really good earnings come out for Amazon. So I want to kind of show where I can see it going. Now, once again, I say this is for my options account because, once again, I'm a penny stock trader, right? For those of y'all who don't know, I got my start. When I first started trading, I started with penny stocks. And most people can't trade penny stocks because they lean on fundamentals. Oh, this is a strong company. That means it's going to go up over time, right? That's not how we trade with penny stocks. Penny stocks, they're much better for your risk as far as like your risk to reward is much greater. Like I can double my money, triple my money with penny stocks. However, if you're not good at charting and technical analysis, you will get wiped out in penny stocks. So I have to be very, 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 very responsible and say, hey, this is what I like. And I have to give you those, those more, strong companies because most of the people who are watching are newbies. They're new. They're trying to get this thing started, right? So I can't tell you to go watch penny stocks like I do. Plus, I'll be honest, I don't want to get, swept up in any kind of mess where people are saying, oh, you're pumping and dumping and this and that. So I don't even talk about penny stocks, but that's what I trade personally, right? So in my account that's going to be public, I'll say that in the public account, it'll be mostly penny stocks because that's just what I trade, right? That's what I know how to do the best um, for the growth. And I like to show you that, hey, I can trade crappy companies and still make a killing, right? But when it comes to options, I'm definitely going for Amazon, right? I like Amazon. I think it's a powerhouse, and I do think we just getting started. So as you see, this thing's already gapping up. So I'm already in this play. It's gonna be great when we when it opens. Where can I see it going? Let's check it out. So I can already tell you this structure right here is definitely, yeah. So this was a C wave down, looks like, and we started a 1, 2, 3 structure. So this is a 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see, that would have been 1 of 3, maybe 2 of 3, say 3 of 3, or even 3 of 3 here. So 3 of 3, 4 of 3. This is gonna be a 5 of 3. So yeah, this is a wave 3. All of this is wave 3. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just showing you kind of like the count of what I'm seeing currently. We'll probably finish off somewhere in here, maybe even a little bit higher. And then we'll pull back for wave 4, maybe somewhere back in here. And then we'll go wave 5 up. Now, based on this structure, where can I see us going full time? If this is the full, let's just use what we have currently. If this is the full wave 3 that we have right now, and this is a wave 4, let's just say that's a wave 4. If that's what's going on, we know that, well, not everybody knows, but people who know the rules know that wave 5 usually is not or cannot be bigger than wave. So if this is my wave 4, which I don't think it is, I think we need to make another. I think this is a 3 or 4, but not a full 4. So let's just play and say that's wave 4. If it is, then what I can see is on average, your wave 5 is going to be anywhere from a 50% move. So we're going to go here, here, and here. Right? It's usually never going to be a 1.0 or greater of wave 3. Hey, I'm giving y'all a little, this is a little I'm not gonna say it's advanced, but kind of, right? Kind of. This is what we call predictive indicators, right? So for people who talk crap, they probably don't know about these. But this is how you can predict the price action or predict where the money is going based on previous price action. Because the market likes to move in 0.5s, 1.0s, and 1.6, right? So that's a gem. I don't know if you picked that up. That is a gem. So what we can do now is we can look at these lines, look left, and see why would we even need to go up to these areas, right? Why would price action try to move or make a move up to these areas? Right? So what we can do is, and this can be something that can be seen on the daily chart, the weekly chart, the hourly chart. It can be, you can time frame jump, right? Now I can tell you that we have a fair value gap, is what Michael calls it. We call it field goal gaps. Like I said, Jay calls them ABC gaps. Depends on what trader you're listening to, right? Um, but if you back test these, this is how I found them, by back testing. I back tested the Dow Jones back to 1897 is when you can test it back to, and it shows you. I mean, it's been working since then, right? So when you make these gaps, they like to close and then retrace, right? In fact, we have not retraced this one. Guess what? That's why I think we're going. Okay, so I got a blue line here and a blue line here. I think we're coming up to retrace. We need to retrace. So close it, but we need to retrace. So that's what I'm looking at here. Okay. So this is just a little, just a little something that I see coming with Amazon. Am I saying to buy it now? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Because I mean it's popped. It's the pre-market is sitting, look, pre-market, it's sitting $12 up. So am I gonna tell you to buy here and hope that you can get it here? No. I'd rather had got it now. Now, if you want to paper trade it and see if you can just make some money on, in your paper trading account to take it up here, cool. Because the risk is not that big, right? But I do think we can get up here. May take, I don't know, a year. May take a year because I still see us needing to pull back on the overall market. So I'm not going to expect this to run while the overall market is falling. I can't realistically do that or say that will happen like that, right? So yes, that's exactly what I see can happen and probably will. There's a gap here as well. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely can see this thing moving. Um, Not only that, um, I also think we're going to come up in this area as well because I think there's some gaps. Yeah, there it is. Here's one that needs to also be. So boom, boom, boom. Take it there. This one also needs to be retraced. So I got a price target on Amazon between 159 and 183. And right now it's at 140 pre-market, 140 coming from 128. So 184 is going to be a nice target. I do think we can get there. Like I say, it may take a year and a half. But I do think over this next year, we're going to try to take out those highs. And that's going to give us like that 183 range. Let's see what the high was. So yeah, the high was 188, maybe. Yeah. But I do think we'll hit all-time highs probably within the next 18 months. That's just my stock prediction. So I will be, grabbing some of this and taking it where I think it'll go. And yeah, we'll see what we get from there. But until then, what we'll do is leave that where it is. We'll keep these alerts. Let's see. I'll put an alert here because I think that's a price target. And then I will put a alert here because this is definitely a price target as well. And we're good to go. All right. So from there, you can just erase that chart and now we got price targets in place. Boom, boom. This is something that you all can do. Very helpful, very helpful. So it'll actually give you a ding to your email and it'll hit your phone when your target hits, and you can come in here and either take profit, scale in, or excuse me, scale out, take a little profit off the table, and maybe even look to go against your move if you know what you're doing. Right. So that is Amazon. So what we're going to do now is going to go look at the overall market, see what it's doing, and pretty much see if we got a move that's going to make it down or make it up. Right now, we're going to use ES today, and what we're going to be looking at is, I mean, this thing is looking crazy, right? So the ES right now is giving us a really, 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 really strong move down, and honestly, I'm honestly looking for more room to fall, more room to fall. This structure or this setup right here is telling me we're bearish. It's telling me we're bearish, not just because it's three red candles. No, which I mean that's still a bearish. I mean I don't follow that technical indicator, but three red candles in a row is a bearish signal, just like three green in a row is a bullish signal. They call them three. What is it? Three black. You got three black crows, and then I think the other one's three white soldiers. So this is three white soldiers, just three black crows. I don't really deal with that because a lot of times they don't play out like I like them to. But I have to still know about them, right? We still need to know that they exist. So three white soldiers, um, which I think one of the reasons why I don't like that is just I'm not gonna get into it, but I don't like the three white soldiers being positive and the three black crows being negative. I don't know about that, but nonetheless, it is something we've seen play out, right? So when you get three, look, you get three, it continues bearish. When you get three green, it continues bullish. So three green pulls back, continues bullish. Three more than three green. See, but this is three red, right? And it didn't go any lower. So that's why I say you have to be careful with it because it doesn't always play out. But that's usually how it goes. When you get three reds, so three reds, it usually continues bearish. Three greens, it usually continues bullish. So um, it's something I need to at least be on the lookout for. But what really is getting me, on the bearish side is the fact that we just took out market structure. All right, we shifted market structure. What that basically means is when we're in a bullish pattern or bullish movement, look, you create lows. So this is a low, right? This is a low on the pullback. I didn't mean to do that. All right, this is a low on the pullback. This is a low on the pullback. Well, as long as you don't take out the lows, look at this. This is a low on the pullback. So we're just looking for lows that were put in during the bullish movement. That's really all we're looking for. So this is a low back here. Actually, all of this would be a low. So we'll bring that down a little bit more. Boom. So in this bullish move, we got lows that we're trying to take out. So this would be a low, right? So bullish move, boom. Can you take out a low? Look, couldn't even take out this one. It tried, but that was trying to shift market structure. So we're still bullish, couldn't take it out. Okay, cool. Put in a new low. All right. This low couldn't take out that low. This is what a lot of people will call lower highs, right? Lower highs. Or excuse me, higher lows. Excuse me. It's early. Um, Lower highs, right? So this is a low and this is a higher low, right? This is a higher low. This is a higher low, right? This would be a higher low as well. And that's kind of how you can do this thing. Now, what we could do is also connect the trend line to them, but that's not what I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just showing you that they're pretty much higher lows being set. Now, this low right here that was set in, we came down, set the low, and then we broke the low. And now we're holding the low as resistance, as you see. So here's your low, broke it, resistance. This is bearish activity. This is bearish activity. And what happens a lot is because this gap was created, okay, it happens a lot. If you backtest this stuff, I've been backtesting this stuff for years. You backtest this when this is created, 1, 2, 3, boom, when it's created, a lot of people will come and set their high, or excuse me, their stop loss right here, because this is a very, very strong indicator that, yeah, we getting ready to fall, especially because we're on a daily chart. When that happens on a daily chart, 9 times out of 10, yeah, we're going down. So what I can expect now is we're going to come in. We're probably going to hold right in this area. So 44.93, just because I see it's a strong area for buyers. Um, so we'll probably hold in this area. But once we get past that area, we're going to test new lows or the previous lows, which is going to be here. So I'm expecting a move similar to this. So maybe here, boom, make a move back up. And it could come here, and it may even come as high as here. Boom. And then we may make a move back down to test the lows. Here, here, or here. That's the play. It's going to try to test the lows, right? So and the most probably could test that, but the most I think we can go is that low here. So we may come as low as here. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but I'm not expecting much outside of that. We'll make that move down, boom, and then when we make that move down, I'm gonna expect us to blast back out of here. To be honest, because I got some price targets up here at 4,700, 4,800. And as a matter of fact, over the next year or two, I'm expecting all-time highs on the S&P 500. So, 5,000, 5,000 on the S&P 500 over the next year and a half. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't promise anything, but that's what my charting is showing me, right? So my charting is showing me. So we'll see how this plays out, but this is exactly what I'm looking for. We'll see, but I am currently bearish over the next maybe month or two. But it'll bounce around. We'll see. But this is definitely bearish activity. If you want to go back and see the last time we had something do this, where it gave you 1, 2, 3, and then gave you like some room in here. Let's see if we can find something. Kind of gave you something like that right here. Gave you something like that right here. Boom. So it gave you that 1, 2, 3, gave you some room in here, and it played just like I thought it would, right? So the buyers kept it propped up, so it went down a little low. They couldn't take out the low, right? Couldn't take out the low. Buyers held it up, and yeah, they took it on out of here because it couldn't take out the low. That's what we usually look for. If you can't take out the low, the buyers may come in strong and keep it trying to go back up. So that didn't work out, but this one did, right? So 1, 2, 3, boom. Once again, most traders will put their stop loss here if they know what they're doing, right? They'll put their stop loss here. Entry would have been here. So 1, 2, 3, entry here, and then boom, nice move down. Couldn't take out the lows, so of course it bounces, right? So you could have got out of there when you saw 1, 2 not being able to take out the lows, pop back up. Could have been a re-entry, and then boom, back down. So, and there's many reasons why that could have happened. I would have went to a smaller time frame to see where it was going, but yeah, this is how this thing works. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. Back testing is your friend, right? Um, there are some of us on this YouTube that a lot of us have been trading for a decade plus, and we back test, we do the homework, right? We do all of the hard work, the homework, the needed work. We back test, and some of us will say some of the same things, right? I can tell who's been back tested. I can tell who's actually done it because they can explain it in a way that makes sense to a 2 year old. They can explain it in a way that makes sense to an 80 year old and anybody in between, right? When you can teach it the way I teach it, or when you can teach it very simple and you can break it down, I know you really know it, right? So anybody who's breaking it down and teaching it in a very simplistic way, those are people who I give my credit to. Those are people who I'm like, no, you actually know this stuff, and I can tell you back tested it to learn it and understand it, right? Those people I give credit to, right? I don't think, because some people say, oh, you're stealing or they're stealing from you. No, if you backtest this stuff, you can find it. You can find it, and I can tell who's backtested and really knows their stuff based on how they explain it. I can also tell who's regurgitating it because they can't break it down. They can't break it down enough. I'll say that, right? They can't break it down and explain it. So yeah, backtest this stuff. Um, Another thing I can tell is how far people backtest, right? Like there are not many people can tell you when the Dow Jones started. Right? That's one of the things I always tell people. I'm like, look, I've been back testing this thing hundreds of decades back. And I tell you, I said, look, I take it all the way back to the Dow Jones origination date, which was, somewhere in like 1896, 97, something like that. So I always tell people like, yeah, if you back test, I could tell. So back test this stuff, study it up. If you really want to do this for a living, if you really, really, really want to do this and make money consistently, you have to put in the work. You have to back test. You have to do the work. Otherwise, it's not gonna work in your favor. I can tell you that now. So this is what I'm seeing. I don't think we're gonna get any bullish activity um, past here until we play out this. So um, if we can come down here and test these lows, that'll be great. Um, and see if we can take them out. If we can't take them out, then yeah, it'll bounce, 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 and then we'll take back off. So that's what I'm expecting. And like I said, I got a 4,700 price target somewhere in here. Let's see what's in the way. Let's see what's in the way. We'll have to go over here. We'll go back to this one. All right, let's see what's in the way. What's in the way? I mean, we got sellers right here. So there's a little sell zone right in here. Um, yeah, you got sellers as high as here. So yeah, it'll keep knocking his head off somewhere in this 4,600 region. Yeah, you got sellers in here. So it'll get in there, but yeah, it'll struggle as you see. There's sellers in this area. And they've been there since 2022. So yeah, seller, 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 sellers. These were big sellers. Look at all these red candles. Seller, seller, seller. So yeah, I'm expecting some sellers to step in. And then we'll look for some buyers to step in um somewhere around here. Right. Like I said, you got buyers in here. Um, so yeah, 4,400 buyers to step in. That's how it'll work. So we'll see. We'll see how this thing plays out. So hope this was helpful, family. Once again, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Do not forget that I'm going to be teaching some really, really next level stuff to help you, period, not just with trading, but to help you in your life. You can understand what's going to happen with your job, because if your job starts losing sales or not doing well, they're going to start laying you off. You need to know how that's going to work and how that can play out for you. I'm going to be teaching all of that at this conference or at this live event, because it's not a conference. It's more like an intimate live event where I'm going to be teaching. Right? Won't be any celebrities and oh, let's blow smoke up your butt. No, I'm teaching and I'm coming hard with this information. Right? So once again, I'll see a lot of you all there. And from there, once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my shit. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag.